Is fear keeping you from teaching English abroad and living an adventurous life? Are you nervous about living in another country, the language barrier, meeting people, and making money? I'm here to teach you how to overcome these challenges and fears once and for all. If you implement all my 7 strategies, your future self will thank you. So take a deep breath and let's get started. I'm Jamie from ESL Teacher 365. I'm a certified teacher and Teach Abroad coach. I've taught in 6 different countries and I love helping people do the same. Teaching abroad is such a great experience and I hope to inspire everyone to try it out at least once. To learn all my Teach Abroad secrets, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any of my videos. The first Teach Abroad challenge is not knowing what to expect. Whether it's your first time teaching abroad or your first time in a new country, it's hard to visualize what your life abroad will be like. If you are applying to a specific Teach Abroad program, then I would start with Facebook groups. Just type in the name of the program, for example, EPIC, and ask to join the group. There's a lot of current and former teachers there that are willing to share their expertise and experience. Another idea is to reach out to someone who's using a TEFL certificate to teach abroad. Chances are you know someone or you know someone who is teaching abroad and is willing to answer some of your questions. If you're interested in international schools, then just ask to speak with a current teacher. If you're ready to get started teaching English abroad, then make sure to grab my free Teach Abroad Quick Start Guide, which is linked down below. The second Teach Abroad challenge is not feeling confident to teach English. If this is your first time teaching abroad or in a new country or new school, it's normal to feel a little bit unprepared. If you don't have a TEFL certificate already, I definitely recommend signing up for a course before you leave, even if it's not required. This way you'll learn how to teach English, you'll practice some lesson planning, and you'll get some practice teaching real students. There are lots of different TEFLs out there. I've linked one down below, which I recommend. Another option is to volunteer teaching English as a tutor in your local community or online to help refugees learn English. It's a great way to build up your confidence and your teaching skills before you go abroad. The third Teach Abroad challenge is the language barrier and culture shock. Going on vacation is one thing, but when you're experiencing daily life in another country, it's a completely different experience. Find a language partner from the country where you'd like to teach. Apps like Tandem and HelloTalk are a great way to practice your language skills as well as have conversations about cultural differences. You can also find language partners on Facebook by typing in the language you want to learn, your native language, and exchange. So for example, Italian, English, exchange. I met with a language partner on Skype before I went to Egypt. We practiced daily situations like going to the market or taking public transportation, and I felt so much more confident by the time I arrived in Egypt. The fourth Teach Abroad challenge is meeting people while abroad. Humans are social creatures, and it's normal to feel unhappy when you're suddenly alone. Use the Meetup app to find groups in your new home. You can search by common interests such as sports, traveling, even social gathering by age group. Make it a goal to try out 2 new Meetup groups each month and see which ones you like best. The fifth Teach Abroad challenge is the fear of missing out and homesickness. It's true that when you live abroad, you're going to miss a lot of things like birthdays, weddings, holidays, and more. Some days you may even want to pack up your bags and go home. Make a bucket list of all the places you want to go, people you want to meet, and experiences you want to have. For all those big events, at least now you can video chat and feel like you're there. The sixth Teach Abroad challenge is money. Depending on your program and school, you may be responsible for things like accommodation, flights, bills, healthcare, and more. If you don't want to pay these things, then I would definitely look into teaching in South Korea, the United Arab Emirates, or international schools. Do your research on the cost of living in your new country. Make sure that you check out things like rent, transportation, a week's worth of groceries, and more to help you calculate your budget. If you see that you might need a little bit more money, you can always teach English online or you can teach private lessons. I currently supplement my income by teaching classes online without school while teaching in Australia. Need help applying for a Teach Abroad program or preparing for your time abroad? I offer coaching and one-on-one consulting to help you get you where you want to go. Just send me an email at jamie@eslteacher365.com to find out more. The last Teach Abroad challenge is health and safety. I've had surgery while abroad, gotten evacuated because of civil unrest, and even gotten seriously ill. You just never know what's going to happen when you're abroad. Make health and safety plans before you go abroad. Medical records, medication refills, emergency contact lists, and more are essential. To see what health and safety plans I recommend, check out my blog post linked down below. I hope this video helps you see that with a little preparation, you can handle anything that comes at you when teaching abroad. If you're interested in teaching in Spain, then make sure to check out my Teach in Spain playlist. If you learned something new today, let me know by giving this video a like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Happy teaching, and remember, the world is yours to teach and explore.